Hi, uh, good evening, friends. Today we'll discuss about one stock which has given a breakout, and then about LIC IPO, and then we'll see what is in store for Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow and the coming days. So, the first stock I'm going to discuss is about Tata Chemicals. Tata Chemicals, after going down heavily to ninth around 950 levels, has bounced back very sharply with huge increase in volumes. So if you see this particular candle, this is almost 1.35 crores is the volume. And if you compare the same when it tried to break this particular, you know, resistance levels, the volumes were only around 35 lakhs. So that means that the interest has grown in the stock, or probably some news is going to come which will make this stock more attractive. So if you see the levels, Tata Chemicals can touch the levels of 1121 here and then 1158 levels. So the stop loss this for Tata Chemicals can be around 1009. So it has closed around 1033. So one can take 1050 call in this after waiting for some time, because as usual in the markets it may slightly correct before moving towards the upward direction. So it is most likely to hit this top level which was around 11,058 in the coming days, which may happen in 1, 2 or a week's time, but definitely in this month's expiry. So one can take 1050 call. So you have to be careful when taking a call. Choose the right time when the stock corrects a bit. I think I will expect it to correct to around 1020 levels and then bounce back from these levels. The candlestick pattern for Monday is a very confident candlestick pattern. So it will definitely move up and then move towards this particular level of 1158. So we don't know what is in store in this particular stock, but there is something cooking. That is why there is a huge increase in volumes in Tata Chemicals. So one can trade in Tata Chemicals as I've already discussed. So next we'll just discuss about LIC IPO. So LIC IPO is opening tomorrow. So markets may not go down from here because the government itself is selling 5% stake of its holdings. It is a 100% owner of LIC, and LIC has a far reach towards almost every corner of the country, and they have a huge base of agents who work day in and day out to make insurance policies. So LIC is a good buy at these levels, because when they came up with a IPO in the month of March, they had planned to give a public offering of around 2100 levels. Though the IPO did not take off then because of various reasons, but now the same IPO is being priced around 900 plus levels. So obviously it's a very attractive IPO. One can definitely apply into it, and then if you are lucky you may get the IPO, and then probably I expect it to list around 1500 plus levels. So since it's government owned stock, obviously there will be lot of demand for that, because the policy holders itself is base itself is very huge. So you can expect huge demand for the IPO, and then probably it may list around 1500, and then I would expect it to move slowly move up to around 3000 levels, and then since it's a 10 rupee stock, and then probably like they did in IRCTC, they may again break it to split into 1 rupee, and then probably you may gain a lot of money. But for listing gains, definitely it's a good pick. You apply, and if you are lucky, you may get it. So we'll see next what's in store for Nifty and Bank Nifty. So now if you observe Nifty broke out of this channel once, and then again made a bearish engulf pattern, and then it again came down below this trend line, but moved back sharply and then crossed this trend line. So I feel that Nifty should move up from here to the levels of around 17,300 and 17,400 levels. So the market may be in the upward move till the IPO is closed. So once the IPO is closed, then probably we may see some correction, but again by 17th we'll see a big move in the Nifty, because they do not want a negative sentiment in the markets, because they want a positive sentiment in the market so that it can move up and then give a good listing gains to the investors. So Nifty is in a bullish mode. So next, let us see what is in store in Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, if you see, there is not much of recovery. It has not moved above the trend line. So probably I do not expect it to move up higher. Then we may see some more correction as it moves upwards. So it will probably remain in this particular range. Thank you. Good night.